Welcome back to our channel Rare Coins Hub. In today's video, we're going to explore something really interesting and exciting. So, if you want to find out what you'll learn by staying with us till the end, make sure to watch the whole video and don't forget to like and subscribe. Stay with us. Let's take a trip back to the year 1998, a time when the world was experiencing rapid technological advancements, the internet was gaining more prominence, and the economy was riding a wave of growth. But within the realm of American coinage, one particular coin quietly carried the weight of history and its own unique potential for collectors. The 1998 US 1-dime coin, while seemingly ordinary to most, holds the potential to be far more valuable than anyone might have imagined. To understand the significance of the 1998 dime, let's first look at the broader history of the coin. The dime, like most American coins, has been subject to various changes in design and composition over the centuries. Since its introduction in 1796, it has undergone many transformations, yet one of the most enduring and iconic designs was introduced in 1946, the Roosevelt dime. This design was meant to honor President Franklin D. Roosevelt, who had passed away a year earlier, and who had played a key role in leading the nation through the Great Depression and World War II. The design of the Roosevelt dime features the profile of Franklin D. Roosevelt, which has been the face of the coin since 1946. The obverse side of the 1998 dime features Roosevelt's left-facing profile, with the word Liberty above his image and the year 1998 below. The coin also carries the inscription, "In God We Trust," to the right of Roosevelt's face. This image has become synonymous with the dime itself and has endured for decades. On the reverse side of the 1998 dime, we find the familiar imagery that has been used since 1946, representing America's ideals of liberty, peace, and strength. The reverse features a torch, an olive branch, and an oak branch, with the torch symbolizing liberty, the olive branch representing peace, and the oak branch standing for strength. These elements have remained unchanged through the years, and their presence on the 1998 dime serves as a constant reminder of the core values of the United States. The 1998 dime was minted from a copper-nickel-clad composition, weighing 2.268 grams and measuring 17.91 millimeters in diameter. These specifications are standard for all dimes produced after 1965, when the U.S. Mint switched from using 90% silver to the current copper-nickel blend. While the 1998 dime may appear to be just another small coin in circulation, it represents a piece of history. Though most of these coins are valued at just 10 cents, others, particularly those with minting errors, hold far greater value. For most people, the 1998 dime would have seemed like just another coin to be spent or saved in a jar, as it was not especially rare when it was released into circulation. However, collectors know that what might seem like a mundane coin can, in fact, be a treasure in disguise. As with any coin, certain characteristics, such as errors, variations, or unusual minting conditions, can drastically increase a coin's value. In fact, the 1998 dime, while not rare by itself, holds the potential for high value, especially when it comes to errors and varieties. One of the most significant error types associated with the 1998 dime is the off-center strike. Off-center strikes occur when the coin is not properly aligned with the die during the minting process, causing the design to be struck at an angle, or leaving a portion of the design off the edge of the coin. These errors are often considered a flaw, but to collectors, they can be highly sought after. An off-center 1998 dime can fetch much more than its face value, and in some cases, it can sell for hundreds or even thousands of dollars, depending on the severity of the error and the condition of the coin. Another notable error related to the 1998 dime is the double die variety. This occurs when the die used to strike the coin experiences misalignment during the minting process, resulting in multiple strikes that cause the features, such as the lettering or images, to appear doubled. The most common place to spot this error is in the date or the word Liberty. Collectors value these double die errors because they are relatively rare and offer a glimpse into the minting process. The 1998 double-die dime has become a prized find for numismatists. Additionally, die cracks and other minor imperfections can occur during the minting process, and while they might not be as dramatic as off-center strikes or double-die errors, they still add value to the coin. Collectors look for these minor, yet intriguing, variations when searching for valuable coins. A 1998 dime with a die crack in a significant area, such as across Roosevelt's face or near the date, can attract attention and fetch a premium from collectors. Now, you might be wondering, how much is a 1998 dime really worth? After all, it's just a 10-cent coin, right? Well, that's where the story gets really interesting. While a standard 1998 dime in average condition is worth, well, just a dime, certain error coins can fetch far higher prices. A 1998 dime with a noticeable error, such as an off-center strike, could be worth anywhere from $50 to several $100s, depending on the severity of the error and its condition. But here's where it gets even more exciting. Some extremely rare 1998 dimes with major errors have been known to sell at auction for tens of thousands of dollars. In fact, the most valuable 1998 dimes today, those with particularly rare errors, in near-mint condition, have been known to reach values as high as $106,000. That's right. A 1998 dime, which originally had a face value of just 10 cents, can now be worth a staggering $106,000. How is this possible? The answer lies in the rarity of the coin, the unique nature of the error, and the demand from collectors. When a coin with a significant error like an off-center strike or double die is discovered, it is often seen as a rare find in the numismatic world, and collectors are willing to pay a premium to add it to their collections. So, what does this mean for you? If you happen to come across a 1998 dime, don't automatically assume it's just worth 10 cents. Take a closer look. Inspect the coin for any errors or unusual features, such as off-center strikes, double die markings, or die cracks. If you find one of these rare variations, you might just have a valuable coin on your hands. And if you find a 1998 dime in near-perfect condition with a major minting error, you could be looking at a potential windfall of thousands of dollars, or more. It's important to note that the value of these error coins is heavily influenced by their condition. Coins in mint or near-mint condition are much more valuable than those that are heavily worn or damaged. If you do find a 1998 dime with a significant error, be sure to handle it carefully to preserve its value. Consider having the coin professionally graded by a certified numismatist to ensure that its authenticity and condition are properly assessed. In conclusion, the 1998 US 1 dime coin is more than just a simple piece of currency. While it may appear ordinary at first glance, it holds the potential to be worth far more than its face value, especially if it features a minting error. The allure of the 1998 dime lies in its rarity, the intriguing nature of its errors, and the potential for finding a rare gem in a sea of seemingly average coins. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting to explore the world of numismatics, the 1998 dime is a coin worth keeping an eye out for. So, next time you encounter a 1998 dime, don't just pass it by. Take a moment to inspect it carefully. You never know, you might just have a hidden treasure worth $106,000 waiting to be discovered. Thank you for joining me on this journey into the world of the 1998 US 1 dime coin. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more exciting coin stories and numismatic discoveries. Until next time, happy collecting, and always remember, sometimes the smallest coins hold the biggest surprises. The year 2002 might seem like a distant memory to some, but for numismatists and coin enthusiasts, the US 1 dime coin from that year holds a unique place in the world of American currency. The story of the 2002 dime is one of both tradition and intrigue, blending historical significance with the excitement of rare finds. On the surface, the 2002 dime may appear to be just another dime, a small coin with a face value of 10 cents. But behind its seemingly ordinary exterior lies a rich history, captivating design, and the potential for significant value, especially for collectors lucky enough to come across certain rare varieties and minting errors. To understand why the 2002 dime is so important, we must first look at the broader historical context of American coinage. The dime, one of the smallest coins in the U.S. currency system, has been a part of American history since 1796. Throughout the years, it has undergone various changes in both design and composition, reflecting the evolving tastes and values of the American people. Yet, one of the most significant milestones in the history of the dime came in 1946, when the U.S. Mint introduced a new design to honor President Franklin D. Roosevelt, who had passed away the year before. The Roosevelt dime, as it came to be known, was a tribute to a president who had led the country through some of its most challenging times. His image would adorn the obverse of the dime, a position it has held ever since. This coin design, featuring Roosevelt's left-facing portrait, is one of the most enduring and recognizable images in American numismatics. By the time the 2002 dime was produced, the design had become well established. The obverse featured Roosevelt's profile, with the word Liberty above his image and the year 2002 below. The motto, "In God We Trust," appeared to the right of Roosevelt's face, and the coin's composition was unchanged from previous years, a copper-nickel-clad mixture weighing 2.268 grams and measuring 17.91 millimeters in diameter. On the reverse side of the 2002 dime, we find a familiar design that has been in place since 1946. The reverse features a symbolic arrangement of a torch, olive branch, and oak branch, each element representing core American values. The torch stands for liberty, the olive branch symbolizes peace, and the oak branch represents strength. These symbols have remained constant throughout the years, underscoring the values that the U.S. Mint wished to convey through the coinage of the dime. At first glance, the 2002 dime may not seem all that remarkable. After all, it was one of millions of dimes minted that year. Yet, for collectors, this coin holds significant appeal, particularly when considering the potential for valuable errors and variations. Over the years, some dimes from certain years have been known to contain minting errors or anomalies that make them highly sought after by collectors. The 2002 dime is no exception. Coins that were minted with noticeable flaws, such as off-center strikes, double dies, or die cracks, can become rare treasures for numismatists. These types of errors occur when the minting process doesn't go as planned, leading to coins that deviate from the standard design. Although these mistakes are often seen as flaws by the U.S. Mint, to collectors, they are a sign of rarity and uniqueness, driving up demand and ultimately increasing the coin's value. One of the most intriguing types of errors associated with the 2002 dime is the off-center strike. Off-center strikes happen when a coin is not properly aligned with the die during the minting process, resulting in an incomplete or misaligned image. For example, you may find a 2002 dime where part of Roosevelt's face or the design on the reverse is missing, or the image is pushed to the edge of the coin. These coins are particularly interesting to collectors because they are unique, and the severity of the error can vary from coin to coin. A 2002 off-center strike, depending on its rarity and condition, can be worth significantly more than its face value of 10 cents, sometimes selling for hundreds or even thousands of dollars. Another valuable error associated with the 2002 dime is the double die variety. This occurs when the die used to strike the coin experiences a misalignment, causing the design to be struck multiple times. As a result, certain features, such as the date or the word Liberty, may appear doubled or blurred. These double die errors are highly sought after by collectors because they are relatively rare and provide a glimpse into the intricacies of the minting process. If you come across a 2002 dime with this kind of error, especially one that is in good condition, it could be worth much more than its face value. Aside from errors, there are also certain varieties of the 2002 dime that are highly prized by collectors. For example, some coins minted in certain locations, such as the Philadelphia Mint or the Denver Mint, may have subtle differences in their production that make them unique. Collectors often look for these varieties to add to their collections, as they can represent a piece of the coin's history and the legacy of the US Mint. But let's move from the realm of minting errors and varieties to what really gets collectors excited: the potential value of a 2002 dime, especially one with a rare minting flaw or in exceptional condition. The 2002 dime, like most coins from the 2000s, generally has a low face value. But certain 2002 dimes can fetch astonishing prices if they are in good condition or if they feature rare errors. In fact, a 2002 dime with a major minting error, such as an off-center strike or double die, could be worth anywhere from $100 to several $1,000s, depending on the rarity and condition of the coin. But here's where it gets even more exciting: some of the rarest and most unique 2002 dimes have been known to sell for as much as $92,000. Yes, a coin that was originally worth just 10 cents could now command an incredible sum at auction, all thanks to the rarity of the error and the demand among collectors. How does a dime, one of the smallest and least expensive coins in circulation, end up being worth such a large amount of money? The answer lies in the rarity and condition of the coin, as well as the collector market's fascination with minting errors and varieties. Coins that feature major errors are often seen as a once-in-a-lifetime find, and collectors are willing to pay a premium to add them to their collections. For those fortunate enough to discover such a coin, it's a moment of numismatic glory. Now, you may be wondering how to identify whether your 2002 dime is worth anything more than just its face value. The key is to examine your coin carefully. Look for any noticeable errors or variations, such as off-center strikes, double dies, or die cracks. If you spot something unusual, don't just dismiss it as a simple flaw. Take the time to consult with a professional coin dealer or numismatist who can evaluate the coin's authenticity and condition. In some cases, even a small minting error can significantly increase the value of the coin. In addition to minting errors, the general condition of the coin also plays a major role in determining its value. Coins that are in near mint or mint condition, with minimal wear and tear, are far more valuable than those that are heavily worn or damaged. A 2002 dime in perfect condition, with sharp details and no visible signs of wear, will be worth much more than a worn coin, even if they both share the same error. As we wrap up, it's clear that the 2002 US 1 dime is more than just a 10-cent coin. For collectors, it represents the potential for something much more valuable, especially if you happen to come across a rare error or a coin in exceptional condition. Whether it's an off-center strike, a double die, or another unique minting flaw, the 2002 dime has the potential to become a collector's dream. And with some of these coins fetching values of up to $92,000, it's easy to see why numismatists are on the lookout for these hidden treasures. So, the next time you come across a 2002 dime, take a closer look. You might just have a rare and valuable coin on your hands. And remember, in the world of numismatics, even the smallest coins can hold the biggest surprises. Thank you for joining me today on this exciting journey through the world of the 2002 US 1 dime coin. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more stories about rare coins and numismatic discoveries. Until next time, happy collecting, and remember, you never know when you might stumble upon your own treasure. The story of the 2004 USA 1 dime coin is more than just about a small, 10-cent piece of currency. It's about history, design, and the fascinating world of numismatics. Many people might see a dime and simply think of its practical use in everyday life. But for coin collectors and history enthusiasts, coins like the 2004 dime hold a wealth of information about American culture, its minting processes, and the rarity that can sometimes make even the most ordinary-looking coin worth thousands of dollars. So, let's dive into the tale of the 2004 dime, exploring its historical context, the design that makes it stand out, the intricacies of its minting process, and of course, the impressive value it can hold for collectors. In the early 2000s, the United States Mint was continuing its tradition of striking coins with designs that reflected both national history and modern American life. By 2004, the U.S. Mint had long since settled on the Roosevelt dime, a design that had been in place since 1946. The Roosevelt dime, which features the profile of President Franklin D. Roosevelt, was introduced as a tribute to the late president following his passing in 1945. Roosevelt had played a pivotal role in leading the country through the Great Depression and World War II, and this coin served as a lasting tribute to his legacy. The design of the 2004 dime itself was nearly identical to that of previous years, but there were still subtle elements that would make this coin significant in the world of numismatics. On the obverse, Roosevelt's profile remains the central feature, facing left, with the inscription "Liberty" above his head and the year 2004 below. To the right of Roosevelt's portrait are the words, "In God We Trust," underscoring the nation's commitment to faith and unity. As with most coins in the U.S. mint's history, the reverse side of the 2004 dime features an array of symbolic imagery. The reverse is often seen as a representation of American values. The design includes a torch, olive branch, and oak branch. The torch symbolizes liberty, the olive branch represents peace, and the oak branch signifies strength. These elements were introduced in 1946 and continue to be a hallmark of the Roosevelt dime. This reverse design has remained largely unchanged over the years, serving as a constant reminder of the values that are central to American identity. The year 2004 saw a staggering number of dimes minted. In fact, nearly 2 billion dimes were produced that year across the various minting locations, including the Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco mints. With such a high volume of production, you might think that these coins wouldn't be particularly valuable. However, in the world of coin collecting, rarity isn't always about the number of coins produced, it's often about the subtle differences, errors, or particular features that set a coin apart from the millions of others in circulation. One of the most exciting aspects of collecting coins from the 2004 year is the potential for errors or unique varieties. Minting errors, such as double dies, off-center strikes, or planchet defects, can all dramatically increase the value of a coin. For example, some 2004 dimes were struck with misaligned dies or uneven pressure, leading to coins with striking errors. These anomalies, while they may seem like imperfections to the untrained eye, are actually prized by collectors who value their rarity. The 2004 dime also brings to mind the larger trends in U.S. coinage at the time. The early 2000s were a time of increased interest in coin collecting, partly due to the rapid growth of the internet and the increasing availability of information. Collectors could now easily research and trade coins online, making it easier to find rarer specimens that may have been overlooked in previous decades. As a result, certain coins from the 2004 year began to gain attention. Coins that had once been viewed as run-of-the-mill were now attracting significant interest. This was particularly true for certain types of errors, which could easily fetch hundreds or even thousands of dollars. In addition to the potential for error coins, the general condition of the 2004 dime also plays a significant role in determining its value. As with any coin, the better the condition, the higher the potential value. Dimes that are in pristine condition, with no noticeable wear or damage, are known as uncirculated coins and are often sought after by collectors. In particular, the 2004 dimes that were minted with flawless designs, sharp details, and no signs of wear are highly prized. To further explain the importance of condition, we can look at the grading system used by coin collectors. Coins are graded on a scale ranging from good to perfect, with many grades in between. The highest grade, MS 70, is reserved for coins that are in perfect, uncirculated condition. A coin that achieves this grade is considered to be flawless, with no imperfections visible to the naked eye. The value of such a coin can be substantially higher than one that has been circulated or shows signs of wear, even if the latter coin is only a few years old. So, if you happen to find a 2004 dime that is in MS 70 condition, you might just have a very valuable coin on your hands, but it's not just the perfect 2004 dimes that attract attention. As we delve deeper into the world of rarities, it becomes clear that some 2004 dimes have an even more significant appeal because of their minting errors. Take, for example, the infamous 2004 off-center strike dime. This type of error happens when the coin is not aligned properly with the die during the minting process. The result is a coin that features a design that is off-center, meaning part of the image is cut off or misshapen. These coins can be extremely valuable to collectors because they are rare, unique, and often have a certain visual appeal that makes them stand out. In fact, a 2004 off-center strike dime could be worth anywhere from a few hundred to a few $1,000s, depending on the severity of the error and the condition of the coin. Another sought-after variety of the 2004 dime is the double die variety. A double die error occurs when the die is misaligned during the striking process, resulting in a coin that features a design that is doubled or duplicated. This error is often found in the date or lettering of the coin, making it easy for collectors to spot. A double die 2004 dime, depending on its condition and the extent of the error, can be worth a significant amount of money. These varieties are especially valuable because of their rarity and the level of detail involved in their identification. For collectors who specialize in mint errors, these types of coins are highly desirable, and they can fetch impressive prices at auctions. Now, let's talk about value. While most 2004 dimes are worth only their face value of 10 cents, certain examples with rare errors, such as off-center strikes or double dies, can see their value soar into the hundreds or thousands of dollars. In fact, a 2004 dime in pristine condition with a major minting error could be worth as much as $86,000. Yes, you heard that right, $86,000. It's hard to believe that a coin that started out with a value of just 10 cents could end up being worth such an astronomical sum. But that's the power of rarity and collector interest. The combination of a unique error and excellent condition can make even a seemingly ordinary coin a true treasure. So, how do you spot these valuable 2004 dimes? Start by looking for any signs of a minting error. Inspect the coin closely for any signs of misalignment or doubling in the design. Look at the edges of the coin to check for off-center strikes. Also, make sure to evaluate the overall condition of the coin. If it looks pristine, with no visible signs of wear or scratches, it may be worth getting it graded by a professional. Professional grading services can assess the coin's condition and assign it a grade, which will help determine its value in the market. At the end of the day, the 2004 USA 1 dime coin is an excellent example of how a small piece of currency can have a far greater significance than most people realize. What appears to be a simple 10-cent coin could, in fact, be a rare and valuable treasure waiting to be discovered. So, if you're a coin collector, don't overlook your 2004 dimes. They may just be the key to unlocking a hidden fortune, and who knows? You might be holding onto a coin that's worth far more than you ever expected. As the world of numismatics continues to evolve, the value of rare coins, including the 2004 dime, may only continue to rise. Whether you're an experienced collector or just starting out, the excitement of finding a hidden gem in your change is always just around the corner. So, the next time you come across a 2004 dime, take a moment to examine it carefully. It could be worth far more than 10 cents. And remember, in the world of coin collecting, the possibilities are endless. Thank you for joining me today as we explored the fascinating world of the 2004 US 1 dime coin. Stay tuned for more exciting stories about rare coins, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss an update. Happy collecting! The 2015 USA 1 dime coin might look like just another small piece of currency to the casual observer. After all, the Roosevelt dime has been a staple of American coinage since 1946. But what many don't realize is that this particular year, 2015, held some intriguing elements that make this coin far more valuable than its 10-cent face value. In fact, coins from this year have gained significant attention from collectors, some even selling for as much as $74,000. So, let's take a deep dive into the 2015 1 dime coin's historical context, design features, minting details, the factors that influence its value, and of course, why it's so highly sought after by collectors today. At first glance, the 2015 dime may appear almost identical to its predecessors, with President Franklin D. Roosevelt's profile gracing the obverse and the iconic torch, olive branch, and oak branch symbolizing liberty, peace, and strength on the reverse. These designs are deeply rooted in American history and continue to represent the values that Roosevelt himself embodied as the nation's 32nd president. However, as we peel back the layers of this coin, we discover that there's far more than meets the eye. The year 2015 marked an important point in U.S. coinage, as it continued the tradition of striking dimes in the same classic style, yet behind the scenes, several factors would lead to certain variations, rare minting errors, and collectors' interest that have only grown over time. The U.S. Mint, which produces coins for circulation, ensured that the 2015 dimes were crafted to precise standards. And yet, not all of them turned out as expected, creating rare varieties and minting errors that would later attract high bids from numismatists. As for the design itself, it remains largely unchanged from previous years. The obverse of the 2015 dime features a left-facing bust of Franklin D. Roosevelt, the only U.S. president to serve 4 terms. Roosevelt's profile was designed by famed artist John R. Sinek, and the coin's inscription includes the word "Liberty" above his head, as well as the year of mintage, 2015, beneath. On the opposite side of the coin, Roosevelt's image is surrounded by the phrase, "In God We Trust," a nod to the nation's enduring faith. The reverse side, which remains just as iconic as the front, showcases the symbol of liberty, a torch, olive branch, and oak branch, each representing the American values of freedom, peace, and strength. Now, as a coin collector, it's crucial to understand that while the design itself may remain relatively constant, small details and variations in minting can make all the difference when determining a coin's value. In fact, collectors are often on the lookout for coins that exhibit unique features, such as minting errors, oddities, or particular die varieties. The 2015 dime is no exception. The U.S. Mint produces coins at multiple locations, including the Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco mints. While the 2015 dime was produced in high quantities, many of the coins struck were from the Philadelphia and Denver mints, with the San Francisco Mint producing proof coins for collectors. Because of this, the 2015 dime is generally considered a common coin in terms of its availability. However, this doesn't mean that there aren't rare examples out there, especially when you start considering the impact of minting errors. One of the most valuable factors for collectors when considering a 2015 dime is whether or not the coin has a minting error. Minting errors occur when the coin is struck improperly during the manufacturing process. These errors can include things like double dies, where the image is struck twice, creating a blurry or doubled design, off-center strikes, where part of the image is cut off, or even defects in the die itself that create unusual marks or designs on the coin. For example, some 2015 dimes were struck with a misaligned die, resulting in an off-center coin. These types of errors are rare, and when found, can drive up the value of the coin dramatically. For example, let's say you come across a 2015 dime with a double die error. You would notice that the year 2015 appears slightly doubled, or perhaps you'd spot other details on the coin that are similarly distorted. While these may appear to be imperfections to the casual observer, they're actually highly prized by collectors who specialize in error coins. A double die 2015 dime could fetch hundreds or even thousands of dollars, depending on the severity of the error and the overall condition of the coin. Another error that has been spotted in some 2015 dimes is the off-center strike, where the design on the coin is slightly misaligned, causing one side of the coin to be blank or feature part of the surrounding copper-nickel planchet. These off-center dimes are a sought-after variety, as they are both unique and rare. A 2015 dime with a significant off-center error could easily be worth several $100s, depending on the extent of the misalignment. The more dramatic the off-center strike, the more valuable the coin is to collectors who love the distinctive, unusual nature of minting errors. You might be wondering, with all of these minting errors, why would a 2015 dime still be worth so much when it's such a widely minted coin? The answer lies in the scarcity of high-quality, error-free examples, as well as the collector demand for coins with imperfections. Even though millions of these dimes were struck, there is still a finite number that have unique, collectible characteristics. Over time, as more coins are circulated, the likelihood of finding a pristine, error-free example becomes rarer, and thus, more valuable. So, how can you identify whether your 2015 dime might be worth more than its face value? First, take a close look at the coin's condition. Coins that are in excellent condition, those with sharp details and no visible wear, are always more valuable than those that have been heavily circulated. If the dime has been kept in a protective holder or hasn't been exposed to too much handling, it may have the potential to be graded as an uncirculated coin. Uncirculated coins are assigned higher grades by professional grading services, with the highest grade being MS 70. The higher the grade, the more valuable the coin. Next, inspect the coin for any minting errors. As we mentioned, double dies, off-center strikes, and other abnormalities can add significant value to the coin. If you spot anything unusual, it might be worth having the coin professionally appraised or graded. Grading services like the Numismatic Guarantee Corporation, NGC, or the Professional Coin Grading Service, PCGS, can help determine the value of your coin based on its quality and rarity. A 2015 dime with a major error in excellent condition could be worth anywhere from a few hundred to several $1,000s. Now, let's talk about the ultimate question: what is the current value of the 2015 dime? Well, the vast majority of 2015 dimes are worth their face value, 10 cents. But when it comes to rare varieties and error coins, the value can skyrocket. In some cases, a 2015 dime that exhibits a significant minting error or is in flawless, uncirculated condition could be worth $74,000 or more. This is especially true if the coin is one of the rarest examples to have survived in such high quality. To wrap up, the 2015 USA 1 dime coin may seem like just another standard issue of American currency, but in reality, it holds the potential to be much more. Whether it's due to a minting error, its pristine condition, or the unique demand for specific varieties, this small coin can be a valuable addition to any collector's portfolio. So, next time you're going through your spare change, don't overlook the 2015 dimes. Who knows? You might just be holding on to a rare treasure that could change your life. As always, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more exciting stories from the world of coin collecting. The 2021 USA 1 dime coin, like many others in the long history of U.S. currency, is a small yet fascinating piece of American numismatic history. In 2021, the United States Mint produced millions of these dimes, each continuing the legacy of Roosevelt dimes that have been circulating since 1946. The Roosevelt dime is one of the most enduringly familiar coins in the U.S., but the 2021 version, while seemingly just another dime, holds more intrigue than one might think. This coin, like many others, carries with it a unique story that we'll uncover as we explore its historical context, its design, minting processes, errors, and, of course, the remarkable value that it can command today. Let's begin by looking at the coin's design. The obverse of the 2021 dime features a portrait of Franklin D. Roosevelt, the 32nd President of the United States. Designed by artist John R. Sinnock, Roosevelt's bust has graced the dime since its introduction in 1946, immediately following his death. FDR, as he was affectionately known, was a pivotal figure in American history, having led the nation through the Great Depression and World War II. The portrait of Roosevelt on the dime captures his leadership and resilience. Around the portrait, you'll find the inscription "Liberty" at the top, and the year of mintage, 2021, below Roosevelt's portrait. This year also includes the phrase, "In God We Trust," a motto that has been on American coins since 1864 and serves as a reminder of the nation's shared faith. On the reverse side of the 2021 dime, you'll see the classic depiction of a torch, olive branch, and oak branch. These symbols represent liberty, peace, and strength, values that have been represented on U.S. coins for generations. The reverse design was also created by John Sinek and has remained largely unchanged over the years, maintaining its iconic status in American numismatics. The reverse design is simple, yet it powerfully communicates the core values that the dime has stood for over the decades. However, while the design remains largely unchanged, the 2021 dime holds subtle differences that collectors and numismatists are particularly drawn to. In recent years, collectors have become increasingly interested in the minute details of each coin minted, and that's where the 2021 dime becomes an interesting subject. The coin may appear standard at first glance, but it's the minting processes, the conditions under which it was produced, and the occasional minting error that can make a dime from this year worth thousands of dollars. Before we delve into the potential errors, let's take a step back and talk about the 2021 minting process itself. The U.S. Mint, which is responsible for producing coins for circulation, operates several facilities across the country. For the 2021 dime, coins were struck at the Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco mints. Most of the dimes that made their way into circulation were minted at the Philadelphia and Denver facilities, with the San Francisco Mint producing proof coins for collectors. The minting process for these coins is precise, utilizing high-quality dies and a series of well-engineered machines to ensure that each coin is struck with uniformity. However, the production of millions of coins inevitably leads to the possibility of error. Minting errors are relatively common in coin production, and some of these errors can drastically affect the coin's value. This is where the 2021 dime starts to become interesting for collectors. While most of the coins produced in 2021 were standard issue, a few unusual and rare varieties surfaced, including misprints, double dies, and coins with die cracks. Minting errors, while often seen as imperfections by the general public, can be incredibly valuable for collectors who specialize in these kinds of anomalies. For example, one of the most sought-after errors for the 2021 dimes is the double die error. This occurs when a coin is struck twice, causing certain features on the coin, like the date or lettering, to appear doubled or blurred. In the case of the 2021 dime, this might mean that the year 2021 or the word liberty is slightly misaligned or appears twice. While this kind of error might seem subtle to the untrained, collectors prize these kinds of imperfections because they make the coin unique and rare. Another error that could potentially add value to a 2021 dime is the off-center strike. This happens when the die used to strike the coin is misaligned, resulting in an image that is not centered properly on the coin's surface. In some cases, the design of the coin may be missing part of the image or feature an unusual blank space. Off-center strikes are less common than other errors, and as such, they are highly prized by collectors who appreciate the rarity of a misaligned coin. While minting errors often drive up the value of coins, another key factor in determining the worth of a 2021 dime is its condition. Coins are graded on a scale from 1 to 70, with higher numbers representing better quality coins. Coins that are in excellent condition, with sharp details, minimal wear, and little to no discoloration, are far more valuable than coins that have been worn down through circulation. For example, a 2021 dime that has remained uncirculated, preserved in a protective holder, and kept away from wear and tear may be worth significantly more than a dime that has been handled frequently. So, how does all of this come together to determine the value of a 2021 dime? Well, the majority of the 2021 dimes produced are worth their face value of 10 cents. However, when you factor in the potential for errors, rare varieties, and excellent condition, the value can increase dramatically. In particular, rare errors, such as double dies, off-center strikes, and other minting anomalies, can drive the value of a 2021 dime into the thousands of dollars. While it may not be as valuable as some of the older, more historically significant coins, there are still instances where collectors are willing to pay high prices for certain varieties. To illustrate this, let's look at some real-world examples. Some 2021 dimes that exhibit minting errors, like a doubled die or off-center strike, have sold at auction for as much as $1,500 to $2,000. On the other hand, well-preserved, uncirculated examples of the 2021 dime can fetch between $200 and $500, depending on the condition. This might not seem like much compared to older, rarer coins, but when you consider that most dimes are worth only 10 cents, these higher-value coins are definitely worth paying attention to. Now, for the big reveal, what is the current value of the most valuable 2021 dimes? Well, if you happen to come across a particularly rare variety, such as a minting error or a pristine uncirculated example, you could be looking at a potential value of up to $62,000. Yes, you read that correctly. A 2021 dime could be worth as much as $62,000 if it features an extraordinary minting error, is in near-perfect condition, or is part of a rare die variety. While this is an extreme case, it serves to show just how valuable a seemingly common coin can become with the right characteristics. To sum up, the 2021 USA 1 dime coin may seem like a standard issue, but with its subtle design details, potential minting errors, and high-quality examples, it has the ability to capture the attention of collectors and drive up its value. The next time you come across a 2021 dime, take a closer look. You might just be holding onto a rare gem that could be worth far more than you initially thought. Keep your eyes peeled for minting errors, and always remember to check the condition of your coins. After all, you never know when a seemingly ordinary dime could turn into a valuable treasure.